Okay, finally. Alright, so how you guys doing? I was trying to get a stream up earlier today, but I don't know what happened. So I had to delete all of that. Um, finally I'm able to get something up. How you guys doing? Kinda late to stream right now, but let me just kinda advertise the stream a little bit. There's always something that pops up whenever I want to stream. Today was kind of an unproductive day for me compared to other days I've had. More productive. Mondays tend to be like that though, so I'm usually really tired from church and all that. This week's service in my church, I play music for my church, so like I just don't have time. So let me just kind of advertise this. Also go on the live chat. Big Connect is still a thing. Hold on one second. I wonder if Big Connect came back. Why is Big Connect a thing? People still do Big Connect? That's crazy. Alright, anyways. I'm sorry about that. It kind of went off, but I just saw that. Like, anyways, that was kind of weird, but alright. So let me just kind of go here. Stream promotion. Put that in the live chat. I have so many people as friends, I don't even know who these people are. Actually, no, I don't have them as friends, but I don't know how everybody left me. I don't really trust people online, alright, anyways.
The semifinals.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight,
Yo, DJ.
Yo.
Work on those handles before tonight's game, homie? I got this new move I want to show you.
I can't, man. I'm watching game tape right now. Talk to Sham. He's on doing this.
Yo, Shammy.
Chillin', Jug. Not right now, man.
Man, how'd you even hear us?
Hey, man, what you doing?
He's not even listening to anything.
Well, if you really want to know, these are noise canceling.
Oh, okay.
And they also let people know I don't want to be bothered. I guess some of us didn't get it.
Come on, Shammy. Let me just show you this one move I've been working on. I won't dunk on you, I promise.
Dunk on me? Child, please. And does it look like I'm ready to hoop, Jug?
In that tracksuit? Actually, yeah, you do.
Brandon! Come on. Get him out of here. Give him some space.
All right, Jug.
Come on.
Sorry, Miss Hannah. Hey, I'm gonna be out there if you want to see something.
See you later, Judge. What you looking at, man?
Bro, are you afraid to use your left hand, man?
I'm not about to go there.
Come on. You use it in practice all the time.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very... Let's...
Guys,
all right, David, thanks. A marquee matchup tonight. Two great centers going head-to-head. Brent, talk about the attributes scouts are looking for out of modern-day centers.
I think one of the things that they look for first with regards to
DJ is checked in for more. Clippers trail by 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Everly and Williams are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Tobias Harris, and it's Gallinari in at the 3 slot. Jordan the screen, just 5 to shoot. Gallinari with it, guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Gallinari missing. Pelicans leading by 4. Outside, Taylor. To the middle, and for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Anthony Davis. He's putting up about 14 points tonight, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
synergy, all elements right now working together, and the game is coming so easy right now.
Here's the screen. Gallinari passes to Harris. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And we talk to beat writers, Greg, who follow this team. They'll all tell you the same thing. EJ is always putting in that extra work in the gym. Easy to believe, given how he's had to fight his way just to get to the league.
Yeah, and as hard as it is to make it into the NBA, you have to be willing to work even harder to stay in the NBA, especially for a guy like DJ. He's making the most of things, though, and you can see the improvement.
From 15 feet away, good. The assist goes to Hill.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Everly with the ball. Game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. On the wing, Harris. Shot clock at 6. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis. Rises up and swats that shot away.
Avery Bradley. He's checked in for the Clippers. Just 3 to shoot. But they'll get another chance. Here's Jordan. And Davis sends it back. Taylor against Beverly. DJ dishes to Davis. Beverly against Taylor. Pass to Cousins. And stolen by Jordan. And Gallinari kicks to Bradley. The dish to Beverly. Left side Harris. There's a screen. Knocked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Pelicans, number 1.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Gallinari with it, now guarded by Mirotic. Fires from 14, and it's Gallinari missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside for Davis, and stolen by Harrell. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break. Bradley's got his first points in this one.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
DJ passes to Mirotic. Davis dishes to Wells. Rivers against Taylor. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Davis sets a screen. The 3. Jordan with the rebound. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Marjanovic is checked in. Bradley, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bradley's got 5.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
You have to give a lot of credit to Austin Rivers for how he has improved since his rookie season.
And one big reason for Rivers earning his spot is his improved efficiency. Had trouble shooting from the mid-range and out early on and worked on that part of his game, which opened up everything else for his skill.
Gallinari against Miller. Elbow shot is on the way. Misses off the left iron. Pelicans leading by 6. A 3-ball. Here's Davis. Rebound by Harrell.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Bradley kicks to Marjanovic. Picked by Harrell. From deep, Gallinari. Pelicans with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played, but they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
Yeah, both teams gave a very strong performance. I think that was a prime example of the home court advantage being just that, an advantage. This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
Rivers passes to Bradley. Back to Rivers. Here's the 3. That shot misses. And New Orleans will come the other way. Taylor's shot, good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Clippers trail by 11. Picked by Harrell. Rivers dishes to Harrell. Passes to Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? Good on the jump shot. Gallinari's got his first points of the night.
Gallinari's so hard to guard from the mid-range area because of his quick first step to the hoop, but you can't play too far off him or he'll do just that, burn you with the J.
Here's Taylor, and the rejection by Marjanovic. Bradley kicks to Rivers. Bradley against Mirotic. Rivers gets a wide open look, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Taylor attacking. Slammed in by Taylor.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
That always energizes your teammates. They feel your imagination.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. We've got Holiday. Ejuan Moore is out there with Solomon Hill. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Taylor in at the 1 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Williams passes to Harris. Jordan the screen. Harris kicks to Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Williams. Good on the triple. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Taylor. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
He's a smooth operator in the paint, and DJ making the most of the high percentage shot in tight.
Harris kicks to Williams. They set the screen. Jordan with the screen on Hill. The baseline J. Another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Not easy to cover DeAndre Jordan when he's that deep inside. Nearly impossible to stop.
The first free throw is good. And last season, DeAndre Jordan making his first All-Star appearance.
What a tremendous accomplishment for DJ to come into the league, immediately accept his role as a screen-setting, lob-getting big man. Could affect the game with his rebounding prowess, and for him to appear in the mid-season classic, a validation of accepting your role and working within it.
Hey, Brent, what's more important, offense or defense? Some guys are great at both.
Well, offense is sometimes what you get paid for, Kevin, but defense is where you need a buy-in. And so to me, it's always the defense and the way that you construct that camaraderie on that end of the floor, that communication on that end of the floor, that's going to make the difference in your season.
Don't you love 2-way players, though, guys that play hard at both ends? It's hard to do, but the guys that do it well really stand out.
Well, it's not football, Kevin. There's 2 sides that you have to play in basketball, and certainly the more equipped that you are to play both, the more playing time you're going to see for a coach.
Here's DJ. And Holiday kicks to Taylor. The shot comes out. Jordan with some nice D. Clippers trail by 4. And the foul called on DJ. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Clippers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And the Pelicans' 2017 first-round pick went to the Kings as part of the DeMarcus Cousins trade. Brent, how does this team find help along the perimeter?
A lot of this comes down to the Pelicans and scouting not only the NBA and the college ranks, but maybe the international ranks to try to find some guys to come in and be not only 3-and-D players, but also good cohesive players to play alongside what DeMarcus Cousins can do and what Anthony Davis provides.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, we know the Clippers are one of the best teams in the league, but are they good enough to win it all? Coach Doc Rivers talked about overcoming the super teams they face. He said the big 3 in Boston, put them together, bam, we won. We had Miami, Golden State, but there are teams that still poke through. Dallas did it, and that's what we're trying to do. Kevin?
And with Doc in control, the Clippers, DA, they'll always be in contention for a title. Thanks so much for that terrific report. Harris dishes to Williams. Back to Harris. The tray. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Hill passes to Taylor. Missile on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
A good focus from DJ. Clear contact on the shot, but he just stays with it, finishes, and now has a chance for the and one.
And for the Clippers, they have had some success certainly over the last decade. Still, Brent, it's always going to be a battle for this team to fight for the love of the city of Los Angeles against the Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I just feel like that's never going to happen. It's a Laker town in Los Angeles, and even over the course of the past few seasons where the Clippers have had more wins and more success and more deeper runs into the playoffs, the Lakers still run the town.
And Alvin Gentry, coach under Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix, helped install elements of that offensive system with the Golden State Warriors.
Well, tough last year because their point guard missed most of training camp, Drew Holiday, so you try to establish a good offensive continuity during that time of the year, and that didn't exist. The amazing thing under Alvin Gentry is after making a massive trade during the All-Star break, this team got into the top 10 in terms of their defensive rating. That's impressive stuff.
Jordan the screen. Williams against Holiday. Shot off the pick. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Williams.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
And stolen by Jordan. Taylor against Beverly. Feeds it to Williams. Harrell kicks to Harris. Jordan sets the pick for Harris. And stolen by Cousins. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Now the pass to Taylor. From deep three-point range. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 4th assist in this one. And the Clippers call time here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Well, most of the time guys come off the bench and just try to stabilize. Tonight they got some serious points, and when you're on the road, it gives you unanticipated advantages.
And the Clippers making a change here. Rivers checked in. Picked by Harrell. And Beverly kicks to Harris. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Rivers against Holiday. 1:22 left now here in the second. Harrell setting the pick for Rivers. He dishes it to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 ball is good.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now here's DJ. 29 points for him last game against Toronto. To the inside. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Clippers. Anthony Davis has checked in for more. Outside, Taylor. 5 to shoot. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Miller's checked in for Hill. Gallinari, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Now, DJ has a lot of admirers all over the NBA for just how hard he brings it every single night that he takes the court.
Here's Beverly, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And last season, you'll recall, Brent, Doc Rivers challenging this Clippers team. And so we wrap up the first half. Pelicans lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, you have scored very efficiently in the first half, so what has the mindset been?
Remember to leave an uproar.
Yeah, my mindset is the same I've had my whole life, baby. Any shot I take is a good shot. Actually, hold up. Check that. Any shot I take is the best shot. It's like a sliding scale, right? You know, some of the shots I take would be considered a bad shot for anyone else. But when I do it, you know, I feel like it was the best chance we had to score that trip down. You feel me?
I do feel you. I just felt you right there. You're right. See, I felt you. Thanks. Kevin?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half. Someone's making some changes here. Mirotic is checked in for Hill. Jordan Crawford comes in for E'Twaun Moore. And Taylor subbed in for Drew Holiday. And then for Los Angeles, Marjanovic checked in for Jordan. Bradley comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Rivers in for Patrick Beverly. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rivers out there with Bradley. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Harris in at the 4. DJ dishes to Cousins. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Cousins has got 7 now in this quarter.
A big man has to be committed to the pick and roll, and that time Cousins had the ability to find some open space when he cut away from the ball.
Really left alone that time. That's 12 points for Avery Bradley.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
When Anthony Davis came into the NBA, you started to think about how he could dominate on the post, but it's really the growth in him as a shooter to stretch it out, shoot three-point shots that really has opened up some eyes.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Miller's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harrell's checked in. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And Davis changed his whole shooting form in New Orleans. He used to shoot from his chest. It blocked his view of the basket.
That's never a good thing. That's your target. So shifting it over on the right side, more towards the shoulder, raising up so that he's got a more clear shooting window. It takes a lot of diligent work, Kevin, and a lot of players try their whole career to fix a shot that's failed. I think AD has done a good job of not only committing to it, but finding success with the new form.
Rivers passes to Gallinari. Picked by Harrell. Back to Rivers. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
DJ kicks to Mirotic. And finished off by Mirotic.
The pass shows you the tremendous feel that DJ has. That he has no idea he could thread the ball through there.
Outside Bradley.
Trying to get rebounds, that's why.
And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hondo's checked in. Hey, Bray, you and I were talking about the toughest players in the league just a minute ago. It's easy to go right to physical attributes, but let's shift it. And who are some of the toughest guys mentally in the game now?
Those guys who are thinking out there on the floor, not only about what they have to do, Kevin, but getting their guys lined up and into right spots. I think that Marc Gasol does an incredible job of that in Memphis, especially as the center, knowing all the coverages, backing up the line of defense on pick and rolls, rebounding, outletting, scoring. That's a lot of work for a big guy. And the elite guys that we could talk about, Kev, Chris Paul and LeBron James. I mean, how good are those guys when it comes down to making sure that things are communicated between the coach and that all 5 guys know their responsibilities on the floor?
I bet if it can come from the back end, like you said with Gasol, what about a guy like DeAndre Jordan, who I think has really tried to improve that part of his game?
I think there's a lot more appreciation for how much DeAndre Jordan does, especially the way that he contributed to the USA team.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Outside Bradley. Pass to Rivers. Back to Bradley. Harrell setting the pick for Bradley. No good on the triple. Pelicans leading by 6. And a wide open look for DJ. Here's Mirotic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mirotic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pick by Harrell. Here's Bradley. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3. Right wing. Ajinça dishes to Taylor. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really...
My turnovers down a lot better though.
I get it. DJ Fire. Yeah, I better get some before it's too hot. You want some, boo-boo? I'm good, man. Well, MB, process. What's up, baby?
First of all, it's the process.
Yeah, all right, the process. I'm a huge fan, man.
What's your name?
DJ.
CJ?
Nah, man, it's DJ, man. I know, you know who I am, bro.
What's that type of attitude?
What you talking about? There's no attitude, baby. We both in the league, man. I look up to you, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah.
But you gotta earn that respect.
Oh, man, well, you must have not seen my last game, because I earned it, baby. You know what I'm saying?
What was it, in college?
Nah, I'm talking about on the court.
Summer league?
When I played last week.
Oh.
Look, anyway, you can see it on my Instagram. It's official DJ. Check it out.
I don't follow little kids.
You got jokes, big man. All right, I'm gonna catch you on the court.
Usually with Pro and Walkman, you have to wait a long time to get in the game. Especially on the PC version. I don't know about maybe the console version. Any game easier, but the PC version, I know like you have to wait a long time. shots.
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do. Great game, DJ.
There's a way to actually cheese this drill. That's by doing it like this. I'm gonna show you the cheese way.
Right,
I mean,
DJ,
I see a lot of people do it. People are just so crazy, man. But you can actually shoot mid-range jump shots instead, which is actually easier to make in 2K than 3-point shots. And usually it's easier to get green releases. So this is like the cheese method. If you guys ever knew this, it's easier to get green releases on mid-range. And it's just easier overall to just make the shots so that you can get the so you can get the highest score. There we go. All you need is 13. Once you get 13, I think that's the highest score. I got 14, so that's like 1200 on the corner specialist. That's the cheese method. Like, you didn't know that method. That's the cheese method. People do this all the time to get it. I mean, just to.
All right, DJ,
they do it even for the 3-point specialist stuff and all that. Like, I think that's something that 2K may have to fix. But it's so easy to cheese this. Because it's so much easier to make mid-range jump shots than 3-point shots. Especially for me, where I'm more of a shot creator, so my mid-range shot is way better than my 3-point shot. So yeah, you can cheese the hell out of this. So much easier to make these shots than to be making threes.
That's funny, DJ.
Oh, I shouldn't take that one. Even though I still failed the drill.
One way to do it. Not the best way. Just one way.
It's easier. It's a way. These are easier shots to make.
Don't stop grinding. Winners win every day. Keep at it. Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that? Beware the clowns. Yeah, that is the first sane thing I think you said. The touch of a clown can corrupt any soul. They took my brother, you know. Interesting. He deserved it.
87 upvotes. Hopefully we get to 100. The next other one got to 98 upvotes, which is pretty dope. Okay. I've never gotten 100 upvotes, so I'm just wondering how I get 100 upvotes. Like, really dope if I get 100 upvotes, because I know that would mean that would be an achievement if I get 100. That'll be some sort of achievement. I know I'm gonna get it eventually.
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
Think about mid-range shots.
Keep it going.
It's so much easier to make. You're not trying to shoot threes, so easier to make these shots. Easier to even get the green at least is.
All day, DJ.
So that's the cheese. So you guys know it now. See, like, you get the top score so easily. Looking for a specialist. There's so many people that do it. Like, that's how they get it. That's how they get a T1 specialist badge so easily. does anybody talk in these streams though? Does anybody comment? If you guys comment, like I don't know what's going on. Like I've never seen a comment on the live stream. I have like 14 people watching or however many. There's nobody commenting. How many people? 15 people, whatever. Nobody comments. Like, I don't get it. No comments whatsoever. I don't know. I just don't understand it. It's weird to me. I guess it's whatever. Nobody comments on these streams. So let me see if I can. At least I thank you guys for watching and tuning into the stream. At least appreciate that.
Basketball.
For the championship next.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Man, first time I heard this, I thought it was Future.
What?
First time you heard Designer, didn't you think it was Future?
Man, get out of here with that. Bro, here's the problem. You don't know music, man.
Oh, no, I know you didn't just say I don't know.
You don't, bro. All right, let me rephrase. You right. You don't know music like how I know music.
Oh, so what? You make it to the NBA and all of a sudden
look,
you Timberland?
I'm not trying to play you.
You
I'm
are
just
trying to play
ask
me.
them. Ask them the
I'll
question.
ask anybody. Hey, first time y'all heard Designer, didn't you think it was Future?
Yes.
Exactly. It's not?
Hey, Sham, can I have a word?
Okay. Anything you can say to me, you can say it in front of Rook. Man, have a seat.
Okay, you want to tell me about this?
Yo, those came out. Oh, this is dope. Hey, man, my cousin is a club promoter.
Okay.
I told him I'd come to
Best of luck to him. But why did I have to find out about this from finding that on my car?
My bad. I mean, where'd you park?
So help me God, you were aging me by the minute. He can't use the team logo. If he keeps printing these, Sham, we're gonna sue him.
I can get you on the list if that'll help.
Just fix it.
Bro, I didn't get an invite, man.
Man, I'm not putting her on the list.
Man, put me on the list.
Man, I think about it.
Come on, dude.
Look,
Is that real,
it's
Ryan?
No, they photoshopped it.
What happened? You scared?
I was. Don't tell nobody.
And that would have been DJ.
Gotta change my shoes. All I wear is Jordans, man. Just wear Jordans to the court.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Changes for New Orleans. Mirotic has checked in for Solomon Hill. And DJ subbed in for Moore. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. And as the NBA season gets going, some teams look good on paper, but it doesn't always add up. And as a player, Steve, how do you know that your team has a shot to be special. What are the signs that tell you that?
I think training camp, I think the focus, I think you can just feel that chemistry. And a lot of times you've been on teams where you say, it looks good on paper, but it's not going to work well because skill-wise, general managers think it's going to work. But I think personality, sometimes they just clash.
And you can't have that. Winning teams may have a little bit of tension, but overall they're on the same page.
You got to be on the same page to win it all.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Schroeder and Bazemore are in the back. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Prince in its small forward. Offensive rebound. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Bazemore, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
Ken Bazemore, very limber, attacking the rim. He's an athlete.
Miller's checked in for New Orleans. Wells comes in for Drew Holiday.
You know, the 7-footer Dwayne Dedmon was a late bloomer to this game. His mother didn't let him play sports early on, but when he turned 18, though, he decided he wanted to pursue basketball.
Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to Washington.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
You know what? They were awful offensively. Labored to score on any level.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Delaney. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Superb pick there that allowed his teammate to get open and get a clean look at the basket.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Taylor. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I mean, efficient offense. DJ gets the high percentage look, and that's usually going to result in 2.
Taylor against Taylor. Pass to Delaney. Tries from 10. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And the difference on that night is their ability to knock down triples.
What they did, they made a serious effort to generate good shots along the perimeter. Extremely accurate.
Taylor's shot, good.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He knows they have to dig in on defense. They're facing a really talented offense. He said if those guys get going, we're going to be on the wrong end of some long runs. We have to be disciplined, work together, and make those second, third, and fourth efforts on plays. Whatever it takes to get a stop. We'll see if they can get a win in this first matchup between the teams this year. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, nice work. Holding this offense in check will not be a simple job today.
Especially if they're allowed to get off to a quick start. If they get into a rhythm right away, it's almost impossible to get them out of it.
This team, they like to attack quickly before the defense gets set. So you have to be ready for that and be fast to get back on every possession.
The dish now to Dedmon. There's a screen beyond the arc. Shot by Taylor, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Taylor's shot, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the wing on the left. There's the 3. Muscala misses. Pelicans trail by 3. Rel's wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Atlanta's shooting 45% from the field early. And Bazemore kicks to Taylor. And it's DJ with the rebound.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Mirotic gets the bucket.
Look how assured Mirotic is, pulling the trigger immediately.
And the Hawks with possession. Here's Taylor. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. 1:29 left in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That's his first foul.
Oh, that's their team.
The Pelicans trail. And so in the game for the Hawks. Filling out the wings, it's Bazemore and Prince. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Miles Plumlee.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Schroeder kicks to Plumlee. Dishes to Schroeder. A 3-ball. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with a great balance on that shot.
Here's DJ. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And with a quick break in the action, let's now take a look at the top rookie free throw shooters in the NBA. DJ is second.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
Here's Schroeder and the rejection by Cousins. Here's Bazemore, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, he was undrafted out of Old Dominion. Ken Bazemore has come a long way. Didn't get much run his first few years in the league, but now he's an impact player.
New Orleans making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And the Hawks going young on the perimeter, hunting out promising 3 and D wing.
Kevin, you see the success that teams like the Warriors have had with their length and versatility on the perimeter. Clearly, the Hawks are trying to go in that direction.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And Bazemore kicks to Plumlee. Pass to Schroeder. Bazemore for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Right side Taylor. Pass to Davis. From 13. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Atlanta leading by 5. Schroeder outside. Plumlee with the screen. Prince the pass to Schroeder. With some arc, and he sinks the layup. Schroeder's got 12 points in the game.
Deadly with the teardrop. Schroeder gets great lift and uses his touch to guide it in.
DJ with it. 32 points for him last game against the Clippers. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hill, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first.
Why could they hit AD?
Prince against Moore for 3. Drills it from outside. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
Schroeder against Taylor. Holiday dishes to Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Taylor and DJ throws it down.
They did it with great body control. DJ absorbs the contact, completes the play, now goes to the line for a potential and 1.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Steve, in your playing days, you always struck that balance, I always thought, between calling your own number and creating for teammates. That's a real gift.
It is, and I think the value of playing winning basketball, Kevin, is whatever play dictates making your teammates better or making the winning play. I think a lot of guys right now get caught up in stats. Whatever's the play to help your team win, that's the play that needs to be made.
Well said. And Davis puts it in.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Shoots it. And it's DJ missing.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
And it's Schroeder missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Davis with a screen on Prince. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Prince. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Here's Plumlee. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Pelicans trail by 8. Outside, Taylor. The kick out to Holiday and stolen by Bazemore. Here's Prince. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And with a nice assist, Bazemore still has a scorer's first approach, but now much more willing to make the extra pass.
And the Pelicans at last season's trade deadline making the big deal for DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, you look at Anthony Davis being paired with Cousins, and certainly on paper you could make the argument that they've got the best 1-2 punch on the front line in the league. 2 Kentucky guys, great size and offensive skill in terms of their versatility. If they can surround them with shooters and some perimeter defense, I think this group could be scary.
And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Prince kicks it to Bazemore. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Holiday. And going into last season, Kent Bazemore commanding a salary in excess of $17 million. Greg, how did an undrafted player coming off his first starting season in the league get that kind of salary?
Timing is everything. Reflection of the market. You remember he had that huge spike in the cap. It's also a bet on his upside and work ethic. And with Bazemore, you see that the dedication to improve is there, and that's what made the Hawks comfortable with the contract. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's TJ. Nailed from 3-point land. Taylor's got it back down to within single digits for New Orleans. It's Prince on the wing. There's a screen. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Great D that time from Davis.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Bazemore for 3. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
New Orleans moving it around. And Holiday kicks to DJ. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. High post shot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Taylor's got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
So the wing on the left. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, the one thing you'll notice about DJ off the court, almost always wears his headphones, either on his head or around his neck.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Now Bazemore. Lays it up off the glass. Bazemore's got 16.
That's good interior D, but Kent Bazemore with great length, able to make the contested shot.
And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, your guys have been able to limit their scoring. How have you done that?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be... As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on a big group substitution here for New Orleans. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Wells comes in for Hill. DJ is checked in for E'Twaun Moore. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Drew Holiday. We've got DeMarcus Cousins, Wells is out there with Mirotic, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's DJ in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
You know, we preach it all the time. Unselfish basketball. DJ making the extra pass to a wide open teammate.
Taylor passes to Muscala. Back to Taylor. There's the feed to Muscala. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 7.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
Boogie.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Steve, as a player, do analytics give you a path to say, you know, I should change and lean more toward this, or I should stop doing that because I'm better at this? Does that ever enter a player's mind, you think?
Hey, Kevin, I think guys should look at these numbers. When you're saying from this spot you're shooting 20%, stop shooting from that spot. And from this shot you're shooting 80%, you might want to get to that spot. So, and I think that in those cases, yes, analytics work. And when you're shooting a 3 and you're shooting about 30%, you need to step in.
It's stolen by Muscala. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Wells with the steal.
And from what I've seen and heard, Shammy Wells has gone out of his way to take DJ under his wing in the NBA. Not sure if that's the guy you want as a veteran leader, but he and DJ seem to be on the same page.
The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Taylor. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. New Orleans has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Rondo dishes to DJ. Back to Rondo. Outside, Taylor. Outside, Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing. Shot by Taylor, no good. The Hawks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Kicks it to Wells. 3-pointer. Good on the 3-point shot. Wells has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And incredible shooting there from Wells. Definitely a threat to sink those perimeter shots.
Delaney kicks to Taylor. Muscala beyond the arc. The shot comes out, and New Orleans will come the other way. Rondo passes to Taylor. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. He dishes it to Mirotic. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, the with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
They get a hand on it. DeMarcus Cousins, he's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. New Orleans in the lead, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Muscala is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Taylor in at the point guard. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Wells. He doesn't hit that one.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Trying his luck deep. Delaney no good. The Pelicans shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's DJ, and the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his 5th foul. Atlanta with the ball. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And Muscala has it in the corner. Dedmon kicks to Delaney. about 19 feet. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Cousins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Fires from deep. And it's DJ missing. The Hawks trailing. From beyond the arc. And that one's good. Delaney. Delaney's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks. DJ kicks to Cousins. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And Cousins makes scoring look effortless. A super talented center who quickly can fill it up.
Delaney kicks to Taylor. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's DJ missing. Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And Bazemore kicks to Delaney. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Taylor. Screened by Cousins. Taylor dishes to Mirotic. Taylor against Taylor. It's stolen by Taylor. Plays it in off the breakaway. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And we talk about this a lot. Turnovers leading to transition points.
I love the anticipation right there for the pick. Then he wastes no time getting up court.
Taylor. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Sometimes when DJ gets rolling offensively, he becomes near unconscious. We're seeing part of that here.
So for the Pelicans, Hill comes in for Mirotic, and it's Holiday in for Wells.
And the Hawks, second in turnovers forced last season. What I love, they do it without fouling. Bottom 6 in personals.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
DJ kicks to Hill. DJ passes to Holiday. Outside, Taylor. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes down. Taylor's got 5 points in the quarter. And Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer came from the Spurs, where they play a more conservative defensive style. They don't gamble.
Well, Bud, even he is a little surprised to coach a team that thrives on steal. It comes from fundamentals, though. Keep your hands high and wide, deny passing lanes, and force deflections.
Here's Delaney. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Taylor attacking. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Delaney, guarded by Holiday. Delaney, the pass to Bazemore. Puts up a 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Taylor. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, this is what happens when you're pushing the action. DJ draws the foul call.
Free throw good, DJ.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Atlanta making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Dwayne Dedman, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Malcolm Delaney.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
There's a good screen, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts.
I'm really lost that game. I don't know why they took me off though.
Hey, DJ. Oh, yo, what's up, Coach? Hey, I thought you had a great game tonight, but I did notice you were a little heavy on the threes. We want you to take them. Don't just take the first one out of the gate.
get into the action, move around a little bit. I know everybody in the league is trying to be jiggy with it from the deep, but that don't mean you have to be a follower of the pack. You're a star. Take the smart shot.
All right, sure, coach.
All right.
Shoot more threes. Why are you whispering, SK?
Wouldn't want the coaching staff to think that I disagree with them.
Which is exactly what they would think if they heard you whispering about taking more threes. Look, DJ, you need to dunk more, okay? I'm not a stats guy, but I do know that a monster dunk trends way better than a simple three-pointer.
TJ, 3 is more than 2. Convert 50% of your threes as 1.5 points per game. Convert 50% of your twos as 1 point per game. And the average player is playing way better than that these days.
I don't understand a single word you just said, my
Yeah, I don't understand that either, but what I do understand is that trending means more online traffic, which means more ticket sales, which means more jersey sales.
Ooh, that does sound nice, Chalk.
You know what also sounds nice? More points per game, which goes up when you shoot more threes, especially from the corner. It's the best shot in the game. It's a shorter distance, but it's still 3 points. Pick up with this, Chalk.
Now, hold up, brother. Now, you had me at shoot more threes.
Look how many views this dunking video has.
And you had me at jersey sales. Now, how about this? I'm going to shoot more threes, and I'm going to dunk. You guys are on it, man. I appreciate y'all.
About to end this stream, I'm in the stream for a while. I'm tired, so I'm just gonna end this stream. Thank you guys for the views and the support. Have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow again, streaming more. Have a great day, bye.